Hello everyone, welcome back to Basic Korean Conversation. Today, lesson 16, sikhye 한 잔 드세요. In this lesson, we're going to see some drinks and how to describe the taste. And also, just like this expression, we're going to see how to suggest how to offer a drink. Here, sikhye 한 잔 드세요. Sikhye is a traditional Korean sweet rice beverage, and 한 잔 means a cup or a glass. 드세요, it means please eat or please drink. So it means please drink a cup of sikhye. And we're going to see other drinks too. Here, 우유, 커피, 녹차, sikhye, 수정과, 인삼차. 수정과 is also a traditional Korean beverage made from dried persimmon, cinnamon, and ginger. And number one here, 우유. And can you offer a glass of milk? How do you say that? You can say 우유 한 잔 드세요. And number two, sikhye. sikhye 한 잔 드세요. And number three, this is 수정과. Then how do you offer a drink? 수정과 한 잔 드세요. And number four, 인삼차. 인삼차 한 잔 드세요. Number five, 커피. 커피 한 잔 드세요. Number six, 녹차. 녹차 한 잔 드세요. And now we're going to see the taste. How to describe the taste. First, 시다. 쓰다. 짜다. 맵다. 달다. Then the first one, 인삼. 인삼 맛이 어때요? 인삼 맛이 어때요? So 맛, it means taste. And then 어때요 means what's it like. So 인삼 맛이 어때요? It means what does ginseng taste like. So 인삼이 써요. And what about lemon? 레몬 맛이 어때요? 레몬 맛이 셔요. 사탕, lollipop or candy, 사탕 맛이 어때요? 사탕 맛이 달아요. 고추, 고추 맛이 어때요? 고추가 매워요. Here, 소금. 소금 맛이 어때요? 소금이 짜요. If you want to say more than one taste, how do you say that? For example, it's spicy and salty. You can say spicy, 매워요. And in Korean, it's 그리고, 매워요. 그리고 salty, 짜요. You can say that, but you can make it shorter. Like, you're going to use this base form, 맵다, and then you're going to use only this part. So, 맵고 짜요. It means spicy and salty. Then what about sweet and sour? How do you say that? Sweet, 달아요. 그리고 and sour, 셔요. But make it shorter. You're going to use the base form, only this part. And you're going to use 고. So 달고 셔요. 달고 셔요. 그러면 김치. 김치 맛이 어때요? What does kimchi taste like? 김치는 매워요. 그리고 셔요. Can you make this sentence a little bit shorter? Spicy and sour, you're going to use only this part. 맵. So, 맵고 셔요. 맵고 셔요. And now we're going to listen to the dialogue and let's learn some more new expressions.
Listen to the dialogue.
식혜 한 잔 드세요.
고맙습니다. 아주머니께서 만드셨어요?
네. 맛이 어때요?
달고 맛있어요.
So here, 아주머니 said, 식혜 한 잔 드세요. She's offering a glass of 식혜. And Tian said, 고맙습니다. 아주머니께서 만드셨어요? 께서, basically it means 이 or 가, the subject particles. But when you show respect or you have to be polite, you're going to use 께서. You're going to add 께서 after the subject of a sentence. And usually we're going to change the verb form as well to show respect. We are going to use 으, 시. We are going to practice this one after this dialogue. And then 아주머니 said, 네, 맛이 어때요? What does taste like? Tian said, 달고 맛있어요. 고 here it means and, so sweet and tasty. Now we're going to practice 으시 form more here. And if there's no 받침 here, you're going to add 시다 after erasing 다. So 만나시다, 타다, 타시다, 내리다, 내리시다, 공부하다, 공부하시다. And the present tense is 만나세요. 타시다, present tense. 타세요. 내리시다, 내리세요. 공부하시다, 공부하세요. So if you want to say my friend is studying, you can say 친구가 공부해요. 친구가 공부해요. But if you want to say my grandma is studying, you're going to say 할머니. And instead of using 가, you're going to use 께서. 할머니께서 and also 으시다 공부하세요. 할머니께서 공부하세요. And if the verbs ends with the 받침, if there is a consonant at the end, here, 읽다, 찾다, 찍다, 만들다, you're going to add 으시다. So, 읽다, 읽으시다, 찾다, 찾으시다, 찍다, 찍으시다. The present tense is same. 읽으세요, 찾으시다, 찾으세요. 찍으시다, 찍으세요. But 만들다 is an irregular one. If there is 받침 르 here, 받침 릴, it's irregular. So when you combine with 시다, we are not going to put 으시다 even though there is 받침. You're going to add 시다 after removing 받침. Like this. 만드시다. Remove the 받침 and there's no 받침 anymore. So you're going to add 시다. So 만드시다 and then the present tense is 만드세요. But not only this verb, but other verbs that has 받침 릴, you're going to follow the same rule. For example, to sell. In Korean, we say 팔다. To leave. 살다. To know. 알다. So there is 받침 르 here. In that case, you're going to remove the 받침 first and then add 시다. So 파시다. 살다. 사시다. 알다. 아시다. And then the present tense should be 파세요. 사시다. 사세요. 아시다. 아세요. Let's make some examples with me. For example, my brother is reading a book. You can say 동생. 동생이 책을 읽어요. But if you want to say my grandpa is reading a book, then you have to say 할아버지께서 책을 and you're going to use this form 읽으세요. We're going to see other irregular verbs too. For example here, 먹다 and 마시다. We already talked about this. Like here, 드세요, 드시다. 있다 is 계시다. 자다, 주무시다. For example, my sister is eating lunch. Then you can say 언니가 점심을 먹어요. But you want to say my mom is eating lunch. You have to say 어머니께서 점심을 드세요. And we're going to see some more expressions using 드시다, 계시다, 주무시다. So enjoy your meal. Then you can say 맛있게 드세요. You can say 맛있게 드세요. And when you say goodbye to the person who is staying, how do you say that? 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. And then good night, it's 안녕히 주무세요. And we're going to listen to dialogue number 2.
Listen carefully.
마실 거 있어요?
녹차 드릴까요?
In this dialogue, 남편 said 마실 거 있어요? It means is there something to drink? And Tian said 녹차 드릴까요? 드리다 is a respect form of 주다, to give. So if you want to be polite, if you want to say politely, you're going to use 드리다 instead of 주다. So how do you say, is there something to drink? 마실 거 있어요? Then when you answer the question, like, do you want me to give you coffee? How do you say that? 커피 드릴까요? And here is the self-evaluation. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And I will see you next class. 감사합니다. Hello everyone, welcome back to Basic Korean Conversation. In this lesson, we're going to see different type of accommodations and how to describe them. And just like this expression here, if you want to say want to verb, you're going to add 고 싶어요 after the verb stem. So to move is 이사하다 in Korean. And then I want to verb, after erasing 다, you're going to add 고 싶어요. So 이사하고 싶어요, I want to move. And if you want to say I want to go, I want to eat, you can say 가고 싶어요. I want to eat, 먹다, so 먹고 싶어요. And first, we're going to see some different type of accommodations first. Here, 하숙집, 기숙사, one room, guest house. 하숙집 refers to a boarding house, and it's a type of accommodation where individuals can rent a room and share common facilities, something like kitchen, bathroom, and living room. And usually, the landlord or landlady will also provide meals. And one room is similar to a studio apartment. The first one here, guest house. And here, 하숙집, 기숙사. And here, one room. And let's see how to describe the place. The first one here, 크다, 멀다, 비싸다, 불편하다. 작다, the opposite is 크다. 싸다, opposite 비싸다. 가깝다, 멀다, 편하다, 불편하다. If you want to say, oh, my house is small, my house is big, how do you say that? 집이 작아요, 집이 커요. And here, my house is cheap and my house is expensive. 집이 싸요, 집이 비싸요. 가깝다 and 멀다. School is close. School is far. 학교가 가까워요. 학교가 멀어요. Here, sofa is comfortable. And chair is uncomfortable. 소파가 편해요. 의자가 불편해요. 여기가 어디예요? 여기가 어디예요? 기숙사예요. 원룸이에요. 기숙사는 어때요? 기숙사는 학교에서 가까워요. 하지만, however, but 하지만 작아요. 원룸은 어때요? 원룸은 편해요. 하지만 비싸요. Where do you want to live? 어디에서 살고 싶어요? We're going to listen to the dialogue number 1.
Listen to the dialogue.
진아 씨, 이사하고 싶어요.
왜요? 방이 작아요?
네, 좀 불편해요. 조금 큰 방을 구하고 싶어요.
알겠어요. 같이 찾아봐요.
Here Tony said, 진아 씨, 이사하고 싶어요. I want to move. 왜요? 방이 작아요? The room is small. 네, 좀 불편해요. 좀 here it means a little bit. So 조금 불편해요. So 조금 큰 방을 구하고 싶어요. Bigger room, 구하고 싶어요. 구하다. It means to look for or to find. So 조금 큰 방을 구하고 싶어요. I want to look for a bigger room. And Gina said, 알겠어요. 같이 찾아봐요. Let's find it together. 같이 찾아봐요. We're going to listen to dialogue number 2.
Listen carefully.
원룸 있어요?
네, 있어요. 전세요, 월세요?
전세요.
Kelly is looking for a one room. One room 있어요? Do you have one room? 네, 있어요. We do have. 전세요, 월세요? Are you looking for 전세 or monthly rent? 월세. But Kelly say 전세요. So Kelly is looking for a 전세. 전세 refers to unique type of housing lease arrangement in Korea. Usually you have to pay a lot of deposit equivalent to a few years rent. And when the lease expires, the deposit is returned. And here is the self-evaluation. Please check it out. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And I will see you next class. 감사합니다. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Basic Korean Conversation. Today, lesson 18. 부모님 댁에서 저녁 먹어요. In this lesson, we're going to see Korean celebration days and how to celebrate them. And as you can see here, 댁, it means a house. And when you're showing respect, you have to use 댁 instead of saying 집. And here, let's see special days of celebration. Here, 생일, 명절, 어린이날, 어버이날, 스승의 날, 결혼식. Here, 명절. In Korea, we have two big 명절. One is Lunar New Year, and then the other one is Thanksgiving. Lunar New Year, we say 새해 or 설날. And then Thanksgiving, 추석. And 어린이날, Children's Day, it's 5월 5일. It's May 5th. 어린이날, Children's Day, it's May 5th, 5월 5일. 어버이날, 5월 8일. 스승의 날, 5월 15일이에요. And here, number 1, what is this day? 무슨 날이에요? 생일. Number 2, 어버이날. In Korea, we don't have Mother's Day, Father's Day separately. We have Parents' Day. And number 3, 어린이날. Number 4, 결혼식. Number 5, 명절. Number 6, 스승의 날. And let's see how to celebrate the days. Here, 케이크를 먹다. 케이크를 먹어요. 선물을 주다. 선물 means a present, gift. So to give a present, 선물을 주다. And write a card. 축하 카드를 쓰다. And here, 신혼여행, honeymoon. 신혼여행을 가다. And 놀이공원에 가다. Go to the amusement park, theme park. 놀이공원에 가다. 꽃다발을 선물하다. To give a bouquet. 꽃다발을 선물하다. So, 언제 신혼여행을 가요? 결혼식. After the wedding day. 결혼식 후에 신혼여행을 가요. 언제 놀이공원에 가요? 언제 놀이공원에 가요? Maybe on Children's Day. So, 어린이날에 놀이공원에 가요. And we are going to listen to the dialogue.
Listen to the dialogue.
금요일이 어버이날이에요. 부모님 선물은 어떻게 하죠?
카네이션 사고요. 부모님 댁에서 저녁 먹어요.
네, 그렇게 해요.
Here, Tian said, 금요일이 어버이날이에요. So Friday is Parents' Day. 부모님 선물은 어떻게 하죠? What present shall we prepare? 카네이션 사고요. 카네이션 사고, like and here. Let's buy carnation and 부모님 댁에서 at parents' house 저녁 먹어요. Let's have dinner. 네, 그렇게 해요. That's great. So carnation is a flower. So usually on Parents' Day, you're going to give your parents carnation to express your love and appreciation. And let's listen to the dialogue number 2.
Listen carefully.
어머님, 아버님, 감사합니다.
그래, 고맙다.
Here, Tian said, 어머님, 아버님, 감사합니다. So, on Parents' Day, you're going to say, 어머님, 아버님, 감사합니다. And let's see how to greet on other celebration days. For example, 새해 or 설날, Lunar New Year's Day, and 추석, Thanksgiving Day. On Lunar New Year Day, we're going to say, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Here, 복, it means luck. And then 새해 New Year, 많이, a lot, 받으세요. So it means wishing you a lot of luck in this year, in the new year. And then 추석, Thanksgiving Day, we say 즐거운 추석 보내세요. So 보내다, it means to spend time. So I hope you spend happy 추석. And when you celebrate your friend's birthday, you can say 생일 축하해. But if you want to be polite, you're going to use 생신 instead of 생일. So 생신 축하해요. Or you can say 생신 축하드려요. We learned 드리다 before. 드리다 means to give. So 생신 축하드려요. You can also say this expression. Let's see other expressions too. You already know 집, respectful way to say 집 is 댁. And 이름, respectful way to say 이름 is 성함. And instead of saying 나이, you're going to use 연세 when speaking politely. So let's make some sentences. So 어버이날에 on Parents' Day, 부모님 댁에 가요. I go to parents' house. And 성함, how do you say what's your name in a casual way? You can say 이름이 뭐예요? But in polite way, you can say 성함. 성함이 어떻게 되세요? And 나이, when you ask their age, you can say 몇 살이에요? But if you want to be polite, you have to say 연세가 어떻게 되세요? Please check out the self-evaluation, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will see you next class. 감사합니다. Hello everyone, welcome back to Basic Korean Conversation. Today, lesson 19, 시간 있어요? In this lesson, we're going to learn how to make plans with your friends and how to suggest, how to accept, and how to reject the suggestions. First of all, we are going to see the expressions here. So nighttime and daytime, we say 밤, 낮. 밤, 낮. And AM and PM, we say 오전, 오후. Morning, lunchtime, and evening, we say 아침, 점심, 저녁. So if you want to say like 6 a.m., you can definitely say 오전 6시. But you can also say 6 in the morning. So you can say 아침 6시. Then what about 6 p.m.? How to say 6 p.m.? You can say 오후 6시. Also 6 in the evening, you can say 저녁 6시. Then if you want to ask somebody, like, do you have time in the afternoon? You can say 오후. 오후에 시간 있어요? You can also say, do you have time in the afternoon on weekend? You can put 주말 here. 주말, it means weekend. So 주말 오후에 시간 있어요? And if you don't have any time, you can say, 미안해요. 시간 없어요. If you have time, 네, 시간 있어요. And we're going to see some verb. Here, 약속하다, make a promise, make a plan, 약속하다. 일하다, to work. Have a date, 데이트하다. Here, go on a trip, 여행 가다. I have no time, 시간이 없다. To do the house chores, 집안일을 하다. So here, let's make some sentences with the time together. For example, 일하다, I work from morning to evening. You can say 저는 morning, 아침. And then from A to B, we say 부터 and 까지. You're going to put the time here. So from morning to evening, you can say 아침부터 저녁까지. So 저는 아침부터 저녁까지 일해요. I work from morning to the evening. And 데이트하다. So I have a date on weekend. You can say 주말에 or weekend night. 주말 밤에 데이트를 해요. How do you say tomorrow morning I go on a trip? 내일 아침. Tomorrow morning. 내일 아침에 여행 가요. 시간이 없다. I have no time this evening. You can say 저는 오늘 저녁 this evening. 오늘 저녁에 시간이 없어요. 저는 오늘 저녁에 시간이 없어요. And 집안일을 하다. Weekend morning, I do the house chores. How do you say that? 저는 weekend morning, 주말 아침에, or you can also say 주말 오전에 집안일을 해요. We're going to listen to dialogue number 1.
Listen to the dialogue.
진아 씨, 주말 오후에 시간 있어요? 잠깐만요. 미안해요. 주말에 약속이 있어요. 그럼 다음 주는요? 괜찮아요. 그런데 왜요?
Here, Mari said, 진아 씨, 주말 오후에 시간 있어요? Weekend afternoon, do you have time? 진아, 잠깐만요. Give me a second, just a moment. 미안해요. I'm sorry. 주말에 약속이 있어요. I have plans. 그럼 다음 주는요? What about next week? 다음 주, next week. 괜찮아요. It's okay. I have time. 그런데 왜요? 그런데 also means but 왜요? Why? What's the matter? Here, 미안해요. 주말에 약속이 있어요. When Gina is rejecting Mari's suggestion, she said, 미안해요. 주말에 약속이 있어요. But there are a few more ways to reject. For example, I'm sorry, I have to do house chores. 미안해요. 집안일 해요. Or what about, I'm sorry, I go on a trip. 미안해요. 여행 가요. I'm sorry, I have no time. 미안해요. 시간이 없어요. We're going to listen to the dialogue number 2.
Listen carefully.
저녁에 데이트할까요?
좋아요. 그럼 오랜만에 영화 봐요.
Tian said, 저녁에 in the evening 데이트 할까요? Shall we go on a date? Shall we have a date? So 데이트 하다. This is the base form of the verb and there is no 받침 here. Then you're going to add lir here, 할, and then add 까요. So it means shall we. So shall we have a date? And 남편 said, 좋아요. 그럼 오랜만에, after a long time, 영화 봐요. Let's see a movie. Then let's suggest another one. For example, let's go on a trip. Shall we go on a trip? How do you say that? 여행 가다. This is the base form. And also, there is no 받침, ends with the vowel here. So 여행, shall we go on a trip? 여행 갈까요? 여행 갈까요? And let's go to Busan after a long time. Then you're going to use this expression. 오랜만에 부산에 가요. 오랜만에 부산에 가요. And let's practice 을까요 a little bit more. So here, how do you say shall we meet in Korean? Meet is 만나다. So there is no 받침 here, ends with the vowel. So 만날까요? 만날까요? Shall we drink coffee? Drink in Korean we say 마시다. And shall we drink? 마실까요? Shall we watch a movie? To watch, to see. In Korean we say 보다. So shall we watch? 볼까요? And here, shall we buy some apples? Buy, in Korean we say 사다. And also there's no 받침 and with a vowel. So you're going to add the 받침 리을 and then 까요 together. So 사과를 살까요? And then other verbs that ends with the consonant. For example, to eat, we say 먹다. So shall we eat lunch? In this case, you're going to add 을까요? So shall we eat? 먹을까요? 점심을 먹을까요? And here, shall we read a book? Read, 읽다. So there's 받침. So you're going to add 을까요? So 책을 읽을까요? Shall we take a picture? 사진을 찍다. Also, there's 받침 here. So you're going to add 을까요? So 사진을 찍을까요? And we're going to see some irregular verbs as well. So if there's 받침 리을 already, even though there's 받침, you're not going to add 을까요? You're not going to add 을까요 even though there's 받침, but instead you're going to add 까요 only. 만들까요? Shall we make? And 팔다, to sell. Also there is 받침 리을 here, so you're going to add 까요. 팔까요? Shall we sell? And 살다, it means to leave. And then there's 받침 리을. And shall we leave? 살까요? And 듣다 and 걷다, they are irregulars too. So shall we listen? 들을까요? 걷다, shall we walk? 걸을까요? Here, let's fill in the blank with me. 오늘 저녁에 시간 있어요? Do you have time this evening? And blank. 그럼 다음에 만나요. Then I will see you next time. So for the blank, which sentence would be right, would be correct? So see you next time. So maybe she is rejecting the suggest. Here she is rejecting the suggestion. So 미안해요. 저녁에 약속이 있어요. And second one, there's blank and 미안해요. 점심에 약속이 있어요. I have plans on lunchtime. And 그럼 저녁은 괜찮아요? Then are you free? Are you available in the evening? For the blank here, what is correct one? 오늘 점심. 점심에 약속이 있어요. So asking 오늘 점심에 시간이 있어요? Do you have time at lunchtime today? Please check out the self-evaluation, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you next class. 감사합니다. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Basic Korean Conversation. Today, lesson 20. 키도 크고 멋있어요. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to describe the appearance and how good you are at something using expressions such as 잘하다 and 못하다. And we're going to see some expressions here. 키가 크다, 날씬하다, 멋있다. So 키가 작다, actually 키, it means height. So 키가 작다, the height is small, so it means to be short. And then the opposite of 작다 is 크다. So 키가 크다, it means to be tall. And 뚱뚱하다, to be fat. And here, 날씬하다, to be thin. 잘생기다, to be handsome, and 멋있다, to be cool or to be awesome. And here we are going to read it first. 최고다, 잘하다, 보통이다, 그저 그렇다, 별로다, 못하다, 최악이다. Here, 최고다, it means the best. Something is outstanding. So this movie is the best. Then you can say 이 영화가 최고예요. Something is best. Something 이 or 가 최고예요. So 영화가 최고예요. 책이 최고예요. And here, 잘하다, it means to be good at something. So I'm good at singing. Then you can say 저는 노래를 잘해요. I'm good at Korean. I speak Korean very well. Then you can say 저는 한국어를 잘해요. And here 보통이다 means average. And 그저 그렇다, it means so-so. So their meaning is kind of similar. So for example, something is okay, just okay. So 이 영화가 보통이에요. You can just say something 이 or 가 보통이에요. Here, something 이 or 가 그저 그래요. So it's not bad, but it's not good. So 이 식당, this restaurant, 이 식당의 음식이 food 그저 그래요. It's just so-so. And here 별로다, it's not very good. So for example, this movie is not very good. Then you can say 이 영화가 별로예요. This book is not very good. 책이 별로예요. Here, 못하다, it means to be bad at something. So I'm not good at something. 못하다, for example, I'm not good at math. You can say 저는 수학을 못해요. I'm not good at Korean. You can say 저는 한국어를 못해요. And here, 최악이다, it means the worst. So if the weather is the worst, you can say 날씨가 최악이에요. So you can also say something 이 or 가 최악이에요. We're going to listen to the dialogue.
Listen to the dialogue.
시아 준수는 춤을 잘 춰요. 춤보다 노래를 더 잘해요. 그리고 키도 크고 멋있어요. 콘서트가 정말 재밌어요. 다음에 또 와요.
말했어요. 시아 준수는 춤을 잘 춰요. 잘, it means well. And then 춤을 춰요. It means dance. So 춤을 잘 춰요. He dances well. 지났어요. 춤보다 노래를 더 잘해요. 더, it means more. So 더 잘하다 means better. Better at something. So 시아 준수 is better at singing than dancing. 춤보다 노래를 더 잘해요. 그리고 and 키도 크고 he's tall and 멋있어요. He's cool, awesome. And 콘서트가 정말 재미있어요. 정말 means really. So concert is really, really fun. 다음에 next time 또 와요. 또 means again. So let's come again next time. We're going to listen to the dialogue number 2.
Listen carefully.
진아 씨 남자친구는 어때요? 성격도 좋고 잘생겼어요.
진아 씨 남자친구는 어때요? So, what's it like? 진아 씨 남자친구 어때요? So, 성격 means personality. So, 성격도 좋고 잘생겼어요. He's handsome. And let's see here. 토니 씨는 어때요? Tall and handsome. How do you say tall? 키가 크다 and handsome. 잘생겼어요. So can you combine two sentences? 토니 씨는 키가 크고, 고 here and 키가 크고 잘생겼어요. 유첸 씨는 어때요? 유첸 씨는 cool and smart. 유첸 씨는 멋있어요. 그리고 똑똑해요. Can you make those two sentences into one sentence? 유첸 씨는 멋있고 똑똑해요. Here, 유카 씨의 키, 유카's height, 160cm예요. 진아 씨의 키, 165cm예요. 누가 더 키가 커요? 더 means more. And then 키가 커요 means tall. So it means taller. So who is taller? 진아 씨 키가, so 진아's height, 더 커요, taller. 진아 씨 키가 더 커요. And 유카 씨 키보다, 보다 means than. So 진아 is taller than 유카's height. Actually, 유카 씨 키보다, this part, you can say it first. 유카 씨 키보다 진아 씨 키가 더 커요. And here is the self-evaluation. Please check it out. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I will see you next class. 감사합니다.